Rated PG, patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
NCAA Men's Seniors Basketball Tournament is brought to you by Smart Prepaid. Jump into an all-access pass of awesomeness. Jump into Smart.
His defensive muscles in the paint. Post stay up for him. Taking it into the attack zone. Crosses over, pumps it up and in. Maras sa ilalim. Had his eyes set on the ring. No one was going to stop him. Another spin off the board. Off the down. Crosses over. But gets it in. Pressure drive inside. All the way. Finishing. What a play. Kadalasan, the goal in basketball is make it to the top of the mountain, the final four of the playoffs. Pero minsan, alam mong hindi ka naaabot doon, you change your goals and you make sure you pull down as many people along with you. Si Scotty Thompson at ang kanyang Perpetual Help Altas ninanais na maisemento ang kanilang pagpasok into the Final Four. Right now, they're on the outside looking in. Si CJ Isip naman at ang kanyang Mapua Cardinals may not be in Final Four contention but they're playing their best basketball over the last few years. Magtatagpo po ang kanilang mga landas here in the second round ng tunay na laban, the NCAA Season 90 here on TV5. Magandang araw basketball fans. Nico Ramos here with Don Aliado. And Don, a lot of things that you could possibly lose if you're Perpetual Help. Everything to gain, everything to lose as well. That's the opposite here for Mapua. They've got absolutely nothing to lose. At sabi nila, yun ang delikadong kalaban.
Well, the pressure is on now for Perpetual Help as they're trying to contend for the top four spot. Meanwhile, you have Mapua, which is at the bottom of the ranks. They have no pressure. But this is a good time for their team to find out what they're made of for next season. It's a good time for them to give exposure to the up-and-coming players.
Silipin po natin ang ating team standings just to find out how important this game is, at least for these Perpetual Help Altas. At one point in the season, nasa top 2 po itong Perpetual Help. Ngayon, they're on the outside at number 5. Posible po silang malaglag if things fall their way. Posible pa rin sila makakuha ng twice the beat advantage. But they gotta start racking up the wins and start praying that the teams ahead of them will lose, Don.
Well, they need to go win one game at a time. They need to play one game at a time, and they need to focus on what they're gonna do on the offensive side and also on the defensive side in terms of execution. And also they're gonna rely on some teams who are gonna have to drop games. So it's going to be pretty exciting today.
Silipin natin ang unang pagtatagpo nitong Perpetual Help at ng Mapua. The story then was very clear. Napakadaling pag-usapan, napakadaling silipin. It was a very easy, very swift, very merciless outing para dito sa Altas.
Well, that was a huge lead by Perpetual sa unang game nila. 91-57 Mapua. Of course, they got their turnovers, which was 24 for Mapua. And the turnovers only for Perpetual, it was 12. But the thing is, the turnover points was 26. So that gave them a big boost. And of course, their best player was Earl Thompson with 27 points and 16 rebounds.
Ito pong si Earl Thompson making a case for himself para maging most valuable player ng NCAA Season 90. De kalibre naman talaga ang nilalaro netong si Scott Thompson in their last game sa pagkatalo nila sa JRU Heavy Bombers. 26 points, kalahati nun 13 in a 5-minute span in overtime. 13 rebounds as well and 5 assists.
Well, this is a good opportunity for him. This is a good season for him. He's showing MVP caliber statistics. So sayang naman if that goes all to waste if they drop today's game and they don't make it to the playoffs.
Etong Mapua Cardinals naman, ang tapang ang pinapakita over their last few outings. It's been a while bago po nanalo ng back-to-back games. Etong team ni Coach Atoy Go, that's exactly what they did though, kalaban ng San Sebastian at ang Lyceum in their last 2 outings.
Well, medyo late na in the tournament to start winning back-to-back games, but it's never too late to start winning. At least ngayon, nakapagpanalo sila against San Sebastian and Lyceum. They can always use that as momentum going into the next season.
Perpetual Help trying to prove their worth as a contender. Mapua trying to play spoiler as best as they can. Let's meet our starters. It's the Cardinals and the Altas.
Cardinals. And now let's meet our starting fives. Starting for the Perpetual Hell Baltis, at guard number 18, Joel Holangob. At center number 15, Justin Alano. Forward number 9, Harold Arboleda. The other forward number 6, Scotty Thompson. And the other guard number 16, Junrick Balonia. The head coach of the Altis is Eric Del Rosario. Starting for the Mapua Cardinals. At forward number 17, Ronel Villaseñor. The other forward, number 8, Joseph Ariubo. Guard number 7, Leo Gabo. The other guard, number 5, CJ Eason. And at center, the big man in the middle, number 18, Jason Cantos. The head coach of the Cardinals is the fortune cookie, Atoy Cole.
Unang 10 magbibida, Cantos, Ariobo, Villaseñor with a tandem of CJ Isit and Leo Gabo playing well para dito sa Mapua po yan. Sa kabilang banda, ang Perpetual will have Holangkop, Baloria, Alano, Arboleda, and Earl Thompson. Pero, ang maagang nagbida, Coach Eric Del Rosario with a big smile for the cameras. He's always a joy to watch. And Coach Atoy Ko, two legends in action as head coaches in this matchup. Baloria, first three, that's right down the middle. And Junrick Baloria starts off his game with a conversion.
That's a great start of the game. Not so good for Mapua as they have a turnover there.
Doon sinilip natin kanina yung una nilang pagtatagpo, no? Obviously, a game very heavily in the favor ng Perpetual. Pero sinasabi nga ng mga tao, ibang classic team na itong Mapua over the last few outings. They've been much more competitive. They've finally been starting to look like the team that, you know, is more representative of their potential as Arboleda hits a three-pointer. Pero kapag kalaban mo isang team na alam mong tinambakan ka, tinalo ka very easily, it's a good test of character.
Gusto mo talaga bumawi kapag tinambakan ka ng isang team. Lahat naman tayo, mga players, meron kaming sarili mga pride. So ayaw mo naman magpatalo, magpaangat sa isang ibang team, di ba? So gusto mo bumawi talaga.
Mapua, however, unable to convert. Turn the ball over their first few trips. Ito ang delikado dito sa Perpetual Hell. Pag maganda ang kanilang simula, they usually don't let up. Thompson for three.
Boom!
Right on target for the third straight conversion, and Perpetual is starting mad hot.
Oh, Perpetual really trying to dictate the tempo here. Great start. 3 for 3 in the three-point line.
Isit may bola. BP hit. Isit, left-handed hook. That'll be short. Ball is tapped out of bounds. It will stay with Mapua. 9-0 on early blitz. Less than 2 minutes having gone by here in this game, and napatayo na kaagad si Fortune Cookie. Gabo, emergency pass. Gives it up to Arboleda. Arboleda running over to Alano. Alano with a finish, no go. Arboleda offensive rebound blocked by Ariobo from behind. Ball is loose and it will go to Mapua. And Joseph Ariobo na isalba at nailigtas yung fast break opportunity na yun ng Perpetual.
Great defensive play there by Ariobo. Hindi siya nag-give up sa turnover na yun. He went back on defense and got the extra hustle play.
Isit will set the table para dito sa Mapua. Cantos magbibigay ng screen. Isit going to his left. CJ Isit, he has been the bright spot here for Mapua in this little turnaround they've made this season, playing well at that point guard spot.
That's a nice move by Isit there. Little hesitation, fake, driving all the way to the basket, using his left to shield the ball against the defender.
Baloria, another three. Oh my goodness, Perpetual is hot from outside.
Wow. Nico, we got 4 3-pointers already in this ball game.
And it is face, no problem for Junrick Baloria. Gabo, sasagot from inside. And his jumper will go. And Mapua, this is what they have to do. They have to stay in this game. Lalo na if kitang-kita natin, Perpetual so hot to start the ball game. 4 out of 4 from three-point country. Riobu forced to give up the foul. Harold Arboleda, always a tough matchup at that 4 spot. Able to put the ball on the floor like a guard. Shoot like one as well. Thompson, another 3. Are you kidding me?
Boom!
Perpetual help with 5 triples to start this game. They're perfect from outside. Isid with a drive, fouled by Holangkob. And I'm trying to think of how this start could get any better para dito sa Perpetual. Take a look at Scotty Thompson. Sabi niya, well, lahat naman nahuhulog. Let me try another one from the corner. No problem for Thompson.
You know, if I were Mapua now, you know, they shot 5 out of 5 on a 3-point line. I'd be a little tighter now on their defense. You know, I'd make them drive now instead of just getting open looks. They would challenge the ball, but that's not enough. Once you had the balls in flight, it's too late. And they're feeling pretty hot from the outside.
Oh, great move by Isid. Drops it off. Cantos gets fancy with the reverse. And Mapua gets the highlight of their own.
Yep, steady Mapua coming back into this ball game. You know, that's one thing about them. You can tell that they're not rattled. Even though the Perpetual has 5 out of 5 on the 3-point line, Mapua is still playing honest defense, tough defense.
That's the first 2-point conversion para dito sa Perpetual help. That's Keith Pido, who makes his first jumper. Pinalitan si Holangkob, who's in early foul trouble. 17 sa 6. Mapua trying to keep it step and not let Perpetual run away with it early. Bola na kay Gabo. Gabo will square up. Gabo will make a 3. That's 5 points already para dito kay Gabo. We've got our first time out of the ball game and we'll be back after this.